Hi everybody and welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles, and on this episode we're reviewing New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, episode 101. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, I grade everything on a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Let's jump right in. The first match of the show, we have Jordan Clearwater versus Jeff Cobb. I thought this was a good match, a solid match to begin the show with. I didn't have any question that Jeff Cobb was going to win it. Jeff Cobb does pick up the win. With his placing in New Japan Pro Wrestling and how strong he's been booked, unless they were going to do something like a kind of 1-2-3 Kid, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon thing here, I just didn't see Jeff Cobb losing. A good match to open the show. I'm going to give it a 3. Next up, we get Fred Yehi versus Bateman from the Stray Dog Army. This was my favorite match of the show. I really enjoyed this match. I like both of these guys a lot. Bateman, he kind of gets judged more on his character than his in-ring work, but he is a great ring worker. Fred Yehi, I don't understand why he's not more prominent than he is right now. He's, in my opinion, one of the better wrestlers in all of the world, and for him to not have a more prominent role in any major company is kind of baffling to me. This was a really solid match. Yehi picks up the win. I'm going to give this match a 4. Like I said, it's my favorite match of the night. I really enjoyed what they did here. Next up, we get the Never Openweight or Strong Never Openweight Tag Team Championship Tournament match. The winner of this will go up against Christopher Daniels and Yuya Uemura for the championship. We get representing Stray Dog Army, Barrett Brown and Mysterioso, going up against Aussie Open of Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. I enjoyed this match as well. I thought it was fun. I don't know that it was given... It didn't feel like it got enough time, to be honest with you. It felt like a little bit fast, like it might have been a little bit rushed. Aussie Open does pick up the win on this one. I'm going to give this one a 3. I thought it was a good match. I might have expected a little bit better than what they showed. Not saying it was bad, just saying it wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be. And finally, we get the main event of the show. Tanahashi, Kevin Knight, and Fred Rosser versus Jay White, Hikuleo, and Chase Owens of the Bullet Club. This is an interesting match. Hiroshi Tanahashi, one of the great wrestlers of the last 20 years, right up there with, I consider him like a Randy Orton, John Cena, that level of guy that's been on the top for so long. And it's awesome to see him on a show like Strong, making Strong feel more important to get that talent. Conversely, with Jay White being one of the top stars in New Japan Pro Wrestling right now, both of them are, it leads credence to New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong being a show that you have to watch if you follow New Japan. This was a good match. I really enjoyed this. I like the story they're building on Strong, where it feels like Hikuleo is starting to break out and really make a name of himself. Kind of, he's been in a few matches with Jay White where it almost feels like a little bit he's outshining Jay. Not to say that that's a bad thing, just saying that they're the way they're producing it, they're bringing him more along and making him a more prominent character. I was kind of surprised when he stayed with Bullet Club, but I do like what they're doing with him. Hikuleo does pick up the win for his team, the Bullet Club team win. I'm going to give this one a 4. Like I said, really enjoyable match. I really enjoy the story beats they're doing with Hikuleo. One of the guys that obviously New Japan Strong is made for guys like this, younger talent, lesser known talent, to get reps in, to get in front of audiences, to get people watching them, to build a fan base, so that way when they go to New Japan, when you see Hikuleo in something like the G1 or World Tag League, he's more of a serious threat because you've seen how serious and how much of a threat he's been on Strong. So that makes a lot of sense that they would build him in this. This match kind of felt like a showcase for him in a lot of ways. A lot to really enjoy on this show. The show itself, I enjoyed. I always love seeing Jeff Cobb, Yehai, and Bateman. I absolutely love that match. The tag tournament's been really fun. I haven't read ahead to the spoilers, so I don't know who's going to win. And it's kind of awesome because they've thrown some curveballs that way. I kind of expected Aussie Open to be in the finals, but just because I expected it doesn't mean it was going to happen, especially with what we've seen happen with TMDK. So to that extent, it kept us guessing a bit. Obviously, when you see a match which has guys the talent of Tanahashi, Jay White, Fred Rosser in there, it's always going to be a highlight. Overall, I'm going to give the show a 4. I thought it was really enjoyable. Just another really good episode of New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong. With all that being said, smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And if you made it all the way to the end, let's put Ace in the comments for Tanahashi. Since he doesn't show up on Strong as often, let's put Ace in the comments. With all that being said, my name is George Coles, and this has been my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, episode 101.